Hi, I'm Ramya.
And I'm Shawn.
And I'm George, and here is our final project for VE101. We built a seizure detection Bluetooth armband, and Shawn will demonstrate how this device works right now.
So when the device experiences repeated shaking motions, the alarm should turn on, meaning the LED in the piezo should turn on, and it should send a notification to the Android phone. So I'll demonstrate that right now. So when I'm doing everyday motions such as exercising, like running, or if I'm doing jumping jacks, the alarm should not turn on. However, when I shake the device, signifying a seizure, the LED should turn on and the piezo should turn on, and the Android phone should receive a notification again, and the Android phone receives a notification. We also included a Velcro strap to make the device more adjustable for any arm size, and to make it more convenient to take on and off. So now I'll demonstrate the code.
So there's a few major components in the code that we like to go over. First of all, to be able to use a Bluetooth module and communicate using serial communication, we created a software serial object that's connected to pin 10 and 11 that allows us to talk with a Bluetooth module that we have on the Arduino. And more importantly, to be able to measure seizures and send a potential warning message, we've created three arrays to store cumulative data from the accelerometer. And we'll be tracking this cumulative data to observe sudden changes in accelerometer motion across a period of time to be able to relatively reliably tell us if a seizure is likely occurring. And here we read the data, we have everything set up, to record the data from the cumulative measurements, we use these for loops that accesses both the X, Y, and Z arrays. And at the end, to detect the seizures, we have a threshold set at 600, which is about the cumulative differences between the different accelerometer inputs. And if we enter this conditional statement, we'll both sound the buzzer and turn on the LED and send a Bluetooth warning message to our Android device. If this is not occurring, obviously the LED will be off, the buzzer will also be off. And we have a delay of 0.1 seconds at the end of every cycle to make sure that data is not overflowing our Arduino.
So for our circuit, we kind of folded it over so that the proto board is on top and the Arduino is on the bottom so that it would fit into our box. And so basically we did our circuit on a proto board instead of a breadboard because that allowed us to cut it so that it could fit in the box, and it was a lot thinner. So it was taking away the unnecessary bulk of the proto board. So first we have an LED that's connected by a resistor to ground and it's connected to the Arduino. And then we have a piezo that's also connected to the Arduino and ground. And then this is the accelerometer that we used, and it has 3 output pins, X, Y, and Z, and so each one of those were connected to analog pins on the Arduino so that we could get the motion input. And then we also have a Bluetooth module that's connected through these wires to the proto board, and it's connected to power and ground, and then there are 2 pins, TXD and RXD, that are connected to pins 10 and 11 on the Arduino, which allows us to communicate with the Bluetooth on the Android.
So we use SolidWorks to 3D CAD the outer shell of our device. So some important features of it were we filleted all the edges and the corners, because obviously if this were to be worn, we wouldn't want it to poke the user. Furthermore, we created some holes. So this hole is used to connect the Arduino to the power source. We also created one hole at the top here to allow the LED to stick out, and 9 holes over here so that the sound of the piezo could come out of the device. Furthermore, we also created a hinge over here so it could come completely off, so that if you want to modify both parts, you could take it off. So we created a hinge here.